Hi everyone, I'm Brian and I thought I would just come on camera so you can see who I am, get a look at me and maybe just hear from me what it is that Why Goldfish Never Die is all about. It's my first book and it's a pretty quirky title, but it's kind of meant to be because I guess what I was hoping was really just to introduce a little bit of intrigue or something that would make you think clearly, a title that doesn't make any sense, and maybe to draw people in to think, well, you know, what is it that this guy wants to say? And it is quite a big book too. It's not just a silly thing, it's a book about, of all things, the meaning of life. And again, you might look at me and you say, well, Glory, I mean, how are you going to tell me? And I can't. I can't tell you what the one truth is, because there probably isn't one. But what I can do is maybe give to you a look from inside my mind and the thoughts that I've dwelt with and played with and meditated on and really had some fun working through and discovering, really with quite a lot of excitement, a deeper understanding. And again, you know, don't go thinking that that makes me any better or some sort of sagely guru, because it doesn't. I mean, here am I, just sit in a normal kitchen, normal house, normal guy. But I have had fun and I've enjoyed writing. I've enjoyed how, you know, just as a first-time writer, as a first-time author, just discovering how words come together, how you can use words in a certain way, just enjoying allowing them to flow and to find their own form, like a piece of art really, not really being too conscious of what should or shouldn't be put down as correct English or correct grammar, but still trying to communicate in a way that I hope is engaging, interesting, and might also share some love and some really pretty moments with you. Why did I write? Well, it's really strange. I'm like everyone. I've always had this dream of writing a book and putting something together that's really wonderful. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I really am. I'm in love with the art, with the poetry, with the prose, things that I had never really imagined would come together. When I started to write, as I say, I was like everyone. I've sort of had these aspirations to put a book together, but never really came around to doing it. And about 5 years ago, I was just sitting here just browsing on the net, and I had a really close friend in Melbourne, a lady called Tula. And blow me down, I was looking on the net, and there she was. She'd written a book. It was published, it was authored, it was looking fantastic, and I was so proud. And then I thought to myself, oh my God, she's done it. And I thought about myself and thought, well, maybe if I don't do it, if I don't get down to it, if I don't start, I never will. And it'll be one of those things that you kind of always think that there's enough space in the future to get it done, but you never actually sit down and make inroads on that journey. And I guess if I look at my life, I sort of think, well, you know, there have been plenty of times when I've had other tasks or maybe opportunities to do something that might have been different. And I may have started, but I just didn't finish. And I think I'm very blessed because, I've got a great career. I deliver babies and it's totally fulfilling. But it also allows you to do what you're doing every day without having to extend yourself to do anything that is beyond that, and yet you can still feel like you're achieving good things. And I guess what I did was I looked back and I thought, well, gosh, you know, all of these other tasks that were there and that perhaps I could have achieved, I didn't really do them. And now as I look at them, I don't have the energy to do them well. And what I didn't want to have happen was for the ideas that I really wanted to communicate in this book to be lost or to be forgotten, or worse still, for me to sit down in about 5 or 10 years' time and think, my Glory, I wish I had have done what I knew I could have. So anyway, it was kind of like a bucket list, and I just made time in the space of my normal life to get it done, and I'm really thrilled to have done it. It's something that, again, it's not meant to shake the world. It's not meant to, be on the shelves of everybody out there. It's just something that I can look at and I can share with the people who are important to me. I'd love to share, of course, to you and to the whole world if people are interested, and I guess that's why I'm here tonight. But at the moment, the people that give me most joy is just knowing that my kids are going to read it, they're going to look at it, maybe not just yet, they're out playing on the PlayStation, but maybe in about 5, 10, 15, 20 years' time when I'm an older man, they might look at it and they might say, "Oh my God, Dad, did you really think this? Did you write this? Wow, what a gift. And oh my glory, you've put us in there too," and I have. And I guess that's the whole joy of writing. We can share a little bit of ourselves, of our world, of the things that are important and of how they make the world around us more relevant. Anyway, that's me. That's what my book's about. I hope as you read it you can see the person who I am and enjoy the intimacy of its style, the conversation of its language, the song of its prose and its poetry, the beauty of the pictures that are all scattered throughout. I hope you have a really lovely time, and importantly, does it bring you anything that can make a difference? Well, yeah, I think it can. Not because of what I say, but because of where it might lead you in your own meditation and in your own mindfulness to explore deeper awareness inside you. It's a good journey and it's worth taking, and I'm proud to share it with you. Thank you.